What's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got a lot of stuff to cover in today's video, including 2 games you can play for free right now. One of them is a timed free game. Black Desert Online is available free all week, and then Dead or Alive 6 came out just a few weeks ago. However, there's a free version of that game that's been released in Dead or Alive 6, The Core Fighters. So if you want to play a free version with a limited amount of content, a limited amount of characters is really the only thing that's stifling you, then you can do so with that as well. And outside of those 2 games, another game is going free to play on April 10th, and that is Albion Online, so we'll talk a little bit about that. And lastly, I do want to highlight a pretty good Humble Bundle that's running right now, so we'll get to that at the end of the video. First up, let's go over all of these free games you can check out right now. Dead or Alive 6 has gotten a free version in Dead or Alive 6 The Core Fighter, so we knew that this was coming, but it's kind of an indictment on the game nonetheless, and I think it's actually pretty good for this game, especially on PC, because I don't think a lot of people were dropping $60 on Dead or Alive 6. I mean, people just generally don't play fighting games on PC a lot, so to offer a free version of the game, I think that does it a lot. That's why I was very happy with Dissidia Final Fantasy NT having a free version. I know free to play isn't everybody's cup of tea, so to have a free version, I think that's going to help out a lot. In the case of Dead or Alive 6 as a game, you guys know how I feel about this one. Again, this is a game with a $60 regular version, an $80 digital deluxe edition, and then a $93 season pass 1. A season pass 1. They specifically said that this is the first season pass, so there's going to be more season passes, probably priced similarly, and that is just obscene to me. Yeah, you get some costumes, you get a couple of additional characters, but my god, we're at the point where a season pass is costing $93. I know Dead or Alive has generally had pretty expensive season passes in the past, but still, in no way is that okay to me. However, the Core Fighters content is absolutely free, so you can check that out. And I won't ramble any longer about my displeasure about a $93 season pass, but I think you guys get the idea of why I'm upset about that. Also, all this week, you can play Black Desert Online for free. Black Desert Online is a sandbox living world MMORPG, and I think the highlight of Black Desert for most people is the incredible visuals. I mean, this is a game that just by looking at it, it's hard not to be captivated by it, just because as far as an MMO goes, this is one of the most visually impressive MMOs that you are ever gonna run across. Even comparatively speaking to like Final Fantasy 14 and FF14 is a pretty good looking game. Black Desert Online is just on another level. So you can try the game out all week for free. It says the play for free trial does end in 5 days, so I believe that's Monday. So you have quite a bit of time you can enjoy all weekend playing this game. Black Desert Online has had a generally mixed reception. I mean, even the Steam reviews pointed to that. I played it a couple of years ago and I had a good time with it. However, now I can't really vouch for the quality of BDO, but you can jump in for yourself and play it for free for the next 5 days. And lastly, speaking of MMOs, I do want to give a shout that Albion Online is going free to play on April 10th. They put out an official post over on the website. It was pay to play, but they put this post out. Albion Online is entering a new era. On April 10th, the gates will open for a plethora of new players when the game goes free to play. For those who've been waiting to dive into the world of Albion is now even more accessible, and for veteran players, the options for group exploration, PvP, new refining, and crafting opportunities and economic expansion will be nearly endless. This change will bring incredible new dimensions to the world of Albion as a new generation of players ready to make their mark on the world enters the fray. This new blood, along with the numerous content updates planned for the upcoming months, will make 2019 a thrilling year for Albion, and we look forward to seeing all the creative ways players find to push the limits of the sandbox experience. I'll leave a link to the entirety of the post in the description box down below. This game has generally had a pretty mixed reception as well. I would say more so on the negative side, but who knows, going free to play is always one of the last ditch efforts in terms of trying to revive a game. We saw that with the Culling, and look at what happened with the Culling. Unfortunately, that game will cease operations in May, but hopefully with Albion Online it does get a player resurgence, so that would be pretty nice. That goes free to play again on April 10th. So Dead or Alive 6 The Core Fighters, that is free forever. You can check that out whenever, and that'll offer you a limited Dead or Alive 6 experience. Considering that game just came out, hey, if you're into fighting games, probably worthwhile checking out. Black Desert Online will be free for the rest of the week. That ends in 5 days. So on Monday, you'll lose access to the game, but they do also have the game discounted 50% to $4.99. So yeah, it is a super cheap MMO. There's a lot of microtransactions and things you could take advantage of as well. They've got the Travelers package for $15 and then the Explorers package for $25. And Albion Online is going free to play on April 10th.
Different unique biomes. Everything you do has an impact on the world. As in our player-driven economy, every piece of equipment is crafted by players from resources gathered by players. The equipment you wear defines what you are. Switching from knight to magician is as easy as swapping your armor and weapon.
Alright, so with that out of the way, I do want to give you guys a heads up on the Humble Curve Digital Bundle, one of the better Humble bundles in recent memory outside of the monthlies. I would say tier 1 at pay $1 or more is quite good. That'll get you Serial Cleaner, Stealth Inc. 2, A Game of Clones. That game's really good, and The Little Acre. Beat the average right now is 634. That'll get you Human Fall Flat, which is pretty good, Smoke and Sacrifice, and Stick Boiled, a dodgeball adventure.
By solving puzzles, using only your wits and physics. Human with zero superpowers. Given the right tools can do a lot. Misusing the tools, he can do even more. Explore surreal dreamscapes, riddled with puzzles and distractions.
Lastly, the pay $15 or more tier will also get you For the King and Bomber Crew. I can't really speak on those two games, but For the King does have 82% of positive review and Bomber Crew has 83% positive review in the last 30 days. So I would say at least get the $1 tier. That is very good for Stealth Inc. 2, A Game of Clones. Serial Cleaner's been received pretty well, as has The Little Acre. So all of that pretty good, and beating the average of 634, that isn't all too bad either. I probably would stay away from the $15 or more tier, but again, that could just be me not being all too familiar with those games. But $15 or more, that's a pretty high barrier to break. So might just recommend sticking to the pay $1 or more or beating the average of 634. And that's gonna conclude this video, guys. Again, you can play Dead or Alive 6 Core Fighters free. Black Desert Online is free until Monday. Albion Online is going free to play on April 10th, so a lot of free content coming your guys' way. And the Humble Curve Digital Bundle is quite good. Would recommend you guys to stick to that $1 tier or maybe beating the average of 634. That is going to fluctuate a little bit. That's going to conclude this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.